And welcome back everyone to another video. It is a bit late again, as you can see by the flash. What I'm looking at today is the Yida time digital alarm clock. If I turn it around, you can see Xiaomi is in the name, but I don't really know if that's accurate or not. So what are the functions that you get? Aside from the time, you get 12 and 24 hours, which is nice. Alarm, date, temperature, and humidity. So I'm going to do the unboxing, and I'm going to test it out for like at least 30 days just to see if the time is accurate, because I just did a long-term revisit of the digital alarm clock from the Action, and it's actually fast, like 1 minute per month. So I'm going to test this one out a little bit longer to see if it's good. First of all, let's hope everything is intact. So this is it. Do you get anything else in the box? Instruction. And this is a clock. So let's pull this off. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's not good. Yeah. I believe I paid like €5 for it on AliExpress, but for some reason it's not in my order list anymore. It's using a battery, a CR2032. I believe it's in it because I see I have to remove the plastic. One moment. Yeah. So let's try to get it fixed up, and then I'll be right back. All right, so let's take a closer look at the clock. It's all set up, as you can see. Before I walk you through it a little bit, let me just say there is a kickstand. It doesn't really go that far, and it does feel a little bit flimsy, so you will need to be careful with it, but at least it's on it, and I am really glad. Okay, let's take a quick look at the interface. As you can see, a really nice display. I like it. Slim bezels. And at the back, you have your temperature that you could choose from, F or C, max and minus. So it's going to show you maximum temperature and your minimum temperature. Then there's up. By pressing up, you're going to go to your date. So it's May, and it's the 15th. And to set everything up, you go to mode, press for a few seconds, and then you're going to get to choose your time. Press again, that's a minute. Press again, it's going to go. You could choose 24 or 12. Press again, you could set the date. You can only use up, there is no down. So if you want to change the year, 2026 to 2027, you go up, but you can't go back down for some reason. So don't really know how I'm gonna get back to 2026. I guess I'll just have to go through all of it. Let me see. Yeah, so if you go past 2026, then you will have to go all the way to 2099. Then you're going to come back to 2000, and then you could go back to 2026. Or if you're watching this in 2027 or 2028, make sure to stop. Otherwise, you have to go all the way to 2099. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to test it out for a few weeks, maybe like at least 30 days or so. This is day one, and as you can see, let me just zoom out. And as you can see, all of the times are set again correctly. So I'm gonna make like a time lapse. So this is day one. I'm gonna check back in at maybe day 10, day 20, and eventually I'll be back at day 30 or 35 to make my review and see how it's holding up. Checking out the temperature. The temperature is dropping. Now it's still in, let's put it back in Celsius. It's saying 21.7. This one is saying 19.5, and this one is saying 20.6. So, yeah, I'll be back with you all. And it's 10 days later, and as you can see, the temperature is about the same on all of them. And on the left one and the right one, the humidity is also about the same. The middle one does not support humidity. So after taking a shower, things got way more interesting because the humidity on the Yida time went up way faster, and it went higher also. It stayed there much longer, and it came back down much slower, as you are going to see in a bit. So I can't say for sure which one is correct, but if I have to take a guess, I would say the one on the right, can't remember the name, I'll put it up on the screen, is more accurate. However, given the price, that one was somewhere in the 50s a few years ago, and the Yida time was only €5, I'm willing to give it a pass regardless. So still good enough in my opinion. Okay, let's jump to the future. And welcome to the future. So it's 2 months and 2 days later to be exact. And I waited this long because I wanted to see if the time is accurate or not. And actually, looking at it this way, you might say it is accurate. But after 2 months, it is like 20 seconds fast. So you will need to adjust the time somewhere down the line, once a year, twice a year, maybe. So aside from that, any deal breakers? Well, for me personally, no, but there are a few potential deal breakers for other people. For instance, the humidity, it goes up a little bit faster and a little bit higher than the next one. Can't remember the name. And there is no backlight. For me, it's not a problem. I use it in a bathroom. So I usually use the light. I don't need it. But if you do use it beside your bed, then you might miss it. But like I said, for me, it's not an issue. And if there was backlight, then it would drain the battery a little bit faster. And as you know, it is a small battery. Maybe they could have gone with a AAA battery without making it any bulkier. But that is what it is. It would have been more expensive then, most likely. So you also have magnets, so you could stick it to compatible materials. Next one is the numbers. They're not as nice and fat and juicy as on the next clock. So it's not difficult to read or anything, but the next ones are just a little bit nicer to look at. And last but not least, if we do make it to 2099, a lot of crazy people with nukes, you won't be able to use it, and it is sarcastic, because it only goes to 2099. So those are the only potential deal breakers. So in my opinion, it's still a nice little gadget for a reasonable price. I did pay €5 for it, but if you're going to buy it now, if you are in the Netherlands or in the European Union, it is going to cost you a little bit more because, as you know, there is a new tax where you have to pay like €3 more per item. So If you're going to shop, make sure to shop the same category and you only pay that tax once. But if you're going to buy different categories, then you will have to pay 3, 6, 9 or whatever euros. So hit the sub button and help me to grow a little bit. I would appreciate it very much. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.